From the very beginning, these letters have meant more to the Indian enthusiast than any other. Each one greater than the one before. More performance, more smiles, more money. And now India gets another. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome then to the greatest, the latest, and yes, the most expensive VRS yet. The new 4th Gen Octavia VRS might look like a facelift, and with the same E8 AAA 2-litre TSI under the hood, you might think that this is basically the same car as before. And if I'm honest, it is kind of the same, but they have made a few changes, like a new shape for the piston skirt and a new crankshaft seal, among other tidbits. And all of it is done in the name of horsepower. The number of horsepower, by the way, is 265. And yes, it feels quick. But I must tell you that right now we're driving it at the Buddh International Circuit, and this is a track where even a 911 Carrera can feel a bit tame. So it's not exactly palm sweaty, but it definitely feels quick, and especially out in the real world with real roads where real owners will spend most of their time, it should be plenty fast.
Let's go. Yeah, run for the hills, better run away 'cause I'm way too ill.
What I would have liked a bit more of though is sound, because even with this new standard sports exhaust, the RS sounds castrated and synthetic and maybe a bit muted as well. Step 1 of ownership then would be to get an exhaust, but at least the quiet cabin allows you to appreciate other things like the handling, which is honestly fantastic. Especially the added weight of a sedan compared to something like a Golf GTI just gives you a little bit more weight on the rear axle and allows you to rotate the car really well. And then when you're coming out of corners, the limited slip differential, though electronic, makes sure that when you're piling on those 265 horses at the exit, you are still pointing at the corner exit and not at one of the barriers over in the distance. The Octavia RS has always been a complete car. The one-car garage of one-car garages for us mere mortals. A car that wouldn't make your nosy neighbor lift their eyebrows, but one that would make your parents proud, your spouse smile, and your kids giggling, itching, begging, and pleading for a late-night drive. Most of all, though, the RS has been a car that you can grow with. Last-gen 230s and 245s have famously been massaged to over 400 horses with ease. Manual swaps, all-wheel drive, you dream it, and the RS has been a platform to turn that dream into a reality, but not this one. Yes, the ECUs of this 4th Gen Octavia RS is locked, and some of it is down to Volkswagen telling owners to stop doing so many modifications and making their cars super fast, but a lot of it is also down to emissions. And it's honestly sad that in a world of coal mines and polluting trucks and just so much pollution, the war of emissions is being fought at the door of enthusiasts. But if you really are an enthusiast and if you've got the cash, it only goes downhill from here. Hybrid, smaller engines, louder speakers, quieter exhausts. The proof is all around you and the pudding is in front of you. And if you've been waiting for a bite, too bad, because all 100 units of the RS are gone forever. Right up until the point that someone who's bought them just to flip will put them up for sale 10 minutes after driving it out of the showroom, and that's a rant for another day. But to tell you simply, even at this price point, near 50 lakh rupees, there's pretty much nothing in the market that can offer you the thrills of an Octavia RS. Sure, if it was my money, I'd probably spend it on a used M340i and tune it to the moon and back. But like the great Max Verstappen once said, if my mum had balls, she'd be my dad.